let me correct myself. In the morning before I go to school.
Okay, so that's one.
During school, multiple times. And then at night before I go to bed. It's the last thing I hear before I go to sleep.
What song is it?
All the Stars by SZA and Kendrick Lamar.
So it's just that amazing for you.
It's that amazing for me. And I'm really mad because they changed the song on Spotify. Like, there's like a middle section. Like, if you go and listen to the YouTube music video, it's going to be different than the Spotify version. I like the YouTube video song better because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
But I can accept both because they're still great.
You could accept it.
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Revolution, and you are watching the Black Lightning pregame show. With me is let me tell you guys something, okay? Once in hopefully a generation, you all will have the privilege to not only read about, but maybe meet an actual, don't giggle, I'm giving you credit here. You will actually be able to meet an actual living, breathing prodigy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is that said prodigy. Miles, say hello to everyone, because you usually are behind the scenes.
True.
Yeah, he's one of our producers. He's when I tell you guys gifted,
Yes.
I mean gifted 15-year-old television content producer. He's absolutely amazing. He tries to act like he's shy, but he's not. Like, why are you trying to play these games right now when you're on camera? What's
I
that
don't
about?
play games.
You don't play games?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You want to say something? You want to say hello?
No, you gave me the best introduction, Oscar introduction.
Well, thank you. Because I think sometimes people sleep on my skills as a host.
No, you did a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Because I am that high level.
You are. And I think that you deserve such an introduction.
Thank you.
My pleasure. My absolute pleasure. And so should I listen to... You know what? I want to say this, though. Our hair looks amazing. Our hair and our skin looks amazing on camera right now.
Always is.
Yeah.
We're always ready.
Yeah, always ready. But my hair is a little bit more... I have a little bit more pump in my door.
But mine looks better. So
I have a little bit more body.
I don't know what you
more
can do
volume.
about that. But
I have a little bit more volume happening here.
okay, but physical structure, royalty structure, I'm up here. So it's I don't care.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Black Lightning. So
Okay.
we're gonna talk about Black Lightning.
Oh.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can push it. Oh, that was just the code intro?
Yeah, that was the whole intro.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
Good discussion about that song.
Okay. Hey, we are officially back. I am the Revolution, and you are watching the Black Lightning pregame show. Black Lightning, get lit here on the Fifth Column Network. Fifth Colin Creevy. We had this joke. Wait a minute. Are you into Harry Potter as much as we? I can't remember.
Not as much, but yes,
Not as
I'm
much.
on a level.
You're on a level. Okay, so Jayco and I were having this joke, right? And we were talking about people getting sorted into houses, and if people, what would happen if someone got upset and took it out on the sorting hat, right?
Right.
And what if someone, what types of protection spells are on the sorting hat, right?
Right, okay.
And someone blasted the sorting hat and messed its mouth up, right? Mm-hmm. And Jayco said something about ripping his mouth wider, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah, it'll give it like a magical stroke, right? And I was like, yeah, so now I'm gonna sort you into Gryffindor. And so he's just like, he has a stroke now, right? Mm-hmm. But then because he has this magical stroke, he's sorting people into crazier houses, right? So like you're at Hogwarts, and he's like, drum string, and it's like, wait, what? But I'm at Hogwarts. Not anymore, you son of a bitch. You're going to drum string.
So it drive him crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
They go
gotcha,
and
gotcha.
so Colin Creevy gets sent to drum string, and he goes in, and after 1 year of being,
Wait, so this is a whole story.
we have a whole
Okay, whole story. Okay, great.
We don't tell
We always go there. It's like it's a joke, and then it's a story. Like
It's an actual entire
Right,
story
got it.
where Colin Creevy gets transplanted to drum string, and he comes back HNIC. He's got the fur coat. He's
okay, got you.
tattoos. He
He
killed Voldemort.
he went to jail and came back.
He
Got
killed
you.
Voldemort.
Grindelwald.
And Grindelwald just for ish and gigs. He's the baddest dude on the block now. Like we
So
don't
it's
have-
somebody they didn't see coming.
they didn't see coming, and he
Got-
became creepy Colin Creevy. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Grown men who have vivid imagination.
Right. I can do that. I'm 15.
Yeah. Are you judging? I feel a little.
No, I'm just saying I can do that. I'm 15. Period. Unless you want me to do comma,
So
dot.
ellipses.
Maybe.
Oh. Okay.
It means there has to there comes a time where a joke comes with hard hitter. You end the joke, but it's okay to come up with stories. But then you call it fan made stories.
Yes.
Yeah, like fan fiction. There you
Fan fiction.
go. So there has to be. You have to draw a line.
So what are you saying that what we did not do at this point?
You did not draw the line.
Okay.
When you were telling the joke,
Okay. And so because we did not,
draw the line.
we're now what?
Not drawing the line. You went too far. You-
So let me tell you
This
now.
is not the topic of discussion. So
Yes.
you could have told me this outside.
No,
It's
no.
This is to draw the line.
No. This is all for television. But let me tell you.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes. A wise man once said.
That you need to know how to draw the line from a joke and a story.
Unfair.
Joke and
Getting
a
ready to-
So
story.
much to learn, young man.
I'm going to teach you a lesson right now.
It's okay. You have to have levels of who
gonna teach
you're
you a
speaking
lesson.
to. Okay, go ahead.
A wise man once said, you can take things too far, and you can take things too far. You just took things too far.
And you can draw the line.
Bravo, son.
I would like to know who came up with that.
Who came up with what?
With that quote.
A wise man.
A wise man.
A wise man that might be calling himself a wise man
Mm-hmm.
and that might be sitting right next to me.
No, it's
But-
like
but
it's like
we
Florida
can
man.
draw the
It's like
line.
Florida man.
Florida man?
Florida man.
Florida
So
man.
it's wise man, Florida man, black man, white man, Chinese man.
Are they all the same man?
No,
You can have a mixed man that's wise.
no. You can't.
But you can't.
It's wise man, Florida man, black man, white man, Chinese man.
Right. You
That's
can
it.
have, you
That's
can
all
have
the
a
men.
mixed race man who lives in
that's no such
Florida
thing.
and is wise.
That's no such thing as a
This is
mixed
so
race man.
true.
It's no such thing.
Your parents are mixed.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Mexican.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you enjoy chocolate milk?
No, I don't.
You don't enjoy chocolate milk
No, I don't.
at all.
No.
Do you enjoy Kool-Aid?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And you can have a mixture of that Kool-Aid. It might turn black, but it might taste really good. So you can have a mixed race man who lives in Florida and is very wise, and that can be all the same man. And he knows how to draw the line. And he knows how to draw the line. Because he put a period at the end of that quote. He didn't keep going. He period at the end of that quote. Too far, too far, too far. Period. Now that's self-interpretation going on from that. But you can do that because that's you going off that quote. So he drew the line.
Understood.
Is that okay?
It's not.
No, it's okay because I said it was okay.
It's 15-year-old
So
logic.
we're gonna go on to Black Lightning.
Black Lightning. Let's do that. We could do a little Black Lightning. We could do a little Black Lightning. I don't mind Black Lightning. Black Lightning is good.
It's good.
It's good. So let's talk about it. So far, the series. What are we in? Episode 6 now.
6.
We've seen
Today will be Sunday. I mean 7.
Today will be the 7th episode. We've seen 6 episodes. What do you think so far about the overall series? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What do you have for us?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a reason to stay. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Okay.
But I'm starting to get that this is a Black Green Arrow vibe, a Black the Flash vibe, a Black Supergirl vibe. Like if you've seen other shows on CW, you kind of get what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to see an origin story every single time there's a superhero show. Like if they made a show about Batman, nobody's really going to want to see his parents die again unless it's from a different perspective that we have not seen in the movies, in the shows, something. Because we've gotten so used to the story, everybody knows, Batman is Batman. He has rules, he has lines because of what happened to him. I'm not getting a intense vibe when I watch the show. I'm getting I have downtime, I'll watch the show.
Yeah. I will say this. You know what's bothering me about the show, and I just want to... The show it's a battle of two blacks.
Right.
It's a battle of two blacks, right? It's black politics, right?
Okay.
It's the do better blacks versus the struggle blacks, right? The victim of circumstances blacks, right?
Okay.
So it's Jefferson and his family, the doctor, the educator, and you can't show up with a water gun that if they even think you have a perceived, don't hit me with the Heathcliff, Huxtable, super black dad trying to give us lessons. Like you need to draw the line on being super black dad to everybody on TV, to millions and millions of black people. And it's for me, I'm not going to say, because I hate people like, it's problematic. Like, it's not problematic, but it's getting to be a little too preachy instead of like, where is that middle black at? Like, I haven't seen that sweet spot middle black yet. Like the last time, where have you all, help me out here, the last cool middle black show that
what do you mean?
Think that where it was like the sweet spot where it was like, yes, that's us, that wasn't preachy, that wasn't struggly, that got right there, that wasn't, because the Huxtables, like, let's be real, right?
You're saying that Blackish is not along the lines of the show that you're talking about? Or
No,
you're saying
it's
there's
not.
too many lessons?
No, like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. That's the talented 10th. That's not real. You know what I mean? Like,
I got you.
That's not real. You know what I mean? That's that this perfect black family, they live in this perfect, neighborhood, and they have these problems, and they got these light-skinned kids and these light-skinned problems, and that's not real.
Okay.
That's not real. You know what I mean?
But that's
not the black
point
experience.
of the show, that they've kind of stepped out of the black boundaries a little bit.
Yeah, but like, look at them. Like, here's the thing, right? You're too young to know really the impact of the Jeffersons, right? I was a little kid. Like, I was in single digits when the Jeffersons was on, right?
But I know it's good. I've seen it.
Right.
Yes, I got it.
But the impact of this man, this black man who knew he was black. His wife was black. She was a heavy set. She had a voice like this. She wasn't nothing sexy about Wheezy, right? He moved himself up by his bootstraps. You know what I mean? And like, you respected George. Like, he was hard nosed. You know what I mean? But this they've assimilated. Like, and they try to say that they haven't, but they have. You know, and then
But you saying like Good Times did not fall in that line?
no, Good Times was
'Cause
struggle
I think-
though.
yeah, I think
Good
it
Times
had
was
that-
struggle. So what I'm saying is like here's this super powered Heathcliff Huxtable, and his wife. Like, remember what you said off camera? You don't like the wife.
I don't like the wife because she keeps bringing up the same thing. I think if
She's-
she's going to do something,
Yeah.
she should have done it by now. Only because of I know it just seems repetitive. Like she just got angry in the last episode, but it's like
She's
you've been
been
saying
angry-
the same thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's been angry like the entire time she's found out that he's been back at it. No, she was okay with him using the powers to go get, their kids.
It's like she's not understanding that there's other kids and other parents out
like,
there who need help the same way that she needed help
Yeah,
with
it
her
was
kids.
So selfish. Like you go, huh? And here's the
But there's
thing.
so many people out there.
You're a doctor,
Right.
That's just like saying, hey, you can only use your power of healing to help me and our kids. It's like, and she like it's very bizarre.
Because you might hurt somebody.
Right.
Or hurt yourself.
It's very
the
bizarre.
Same, I mean, it's not the same rules, but it's the same rules. As in being a doctor and helping somebody, and then being a superhero and helping somebody.
Yeah.
I say that because most superheroes are called vigilantes until they help the community. Like, there's so many people you'll see in a movie. Like, I just saw... what's it called, Hancock the other day, and everybody hated him because of such a mess he made, even though he's stopping criminals, until he started helping people the good way. It's like you have to like think past, like you have to accept certain people's, you have to tolerate some people's negative characteristics and focus on like the good part of what they're doing.
Well, you can't because there's the thing in being a vigilante, right?
Okay.
Because that's going in accordance to the law.
But what
Right.
was Batman doing wrong? He was being called a vigilante the whole time.
Right. See, and I'm glad you brought that up, right? Look at the way that Gotham is portrayed.
And it's good.
No. I mean Gotham as a
But
city.
yeah,
not
okay,
the show.
yeah.
Gotham is so ridden with crooked. I mean, the police and the government
Or
is
even a
corrupt.
part- Yeah.
Everybody's corrupt. So yeah, this guy running around in the cape, we have to accept it. Well, I mean, he's a vigilante, but hey, guys, we have to accept outside of the laws of normal law and justice. Anybody else? Hey, now outside of this, you guys, hey, listen to cops. Okay, this only works in Gotham.
Right.
And so I think, I don't know, like I like its place. I don't want to poo-poo on it. I know there are a lot of black nerds out there, the blurred community, who be like, there are a lot of people out there who say I just don't like anything.
Okay.
Right? They'd be like, oh, the Raven, here he goes. He doesn't like nothing. And I'm going, yeah, I get that.
I mean, you don't, but I mean, like, no, it doesn't. Like, it's always, I liked it. It's about like a 7 out of 10, and then like here's these 3 little things that I did not like that are gonna go.
Give me the last thing.
Put me over the
Give me the
edge.
last thing that
You didn't like the choreography to Black Panther. And I was like,
No,
okay,
no.
you said you thought it could have been better. But it's like, if you look back at Civil War and all these other Marvel movies, it's never been that good.
no.
It's never been that good.
No. The true, but the cinematography. I wasn't talking about the actual fight choreography.
Because you said it was like rubber. I remember one part in the
Well,
movie
the fight,
was
the
like that.
CGI was rubbery, but the actual cinematography capturing the choreography. I didn't actually have a problem with the fight choreography. I had a problem with the fight cinematography, because if you look at certain, just like, they did an amazing job capturing the action sequences with the car. Do you know how hard it is to capture a good car chase?
Mm-hmm. And I saw the B-rolls of that. It was great. Yeah,
It was
good.
great. Like, to capture a good car chase scene is hard.
Yeah.
We're still talking about, to this day, we're still talking about French Connection.
Yes.
What's
to this
that?
day. To this day, we're talking about the greatest car chase scene in the history of cinema. It's
Okay.
called The French Connection. I shot that scene. You guys okay?
Let me look up the directors
Sir?
and the people behind the camera of that
Sir,
movie.
I let you know what, sir,
People lie. Draw that line.
Sir.
Draw the line. People lie.
sir.
Excuse
People
me?
lie, women lie, white people lie.
Raymond's lie.
Okay.
So I'm going to look it up right
Rayvo
now.
does not lie. Okay, sir. They are annoying. Tanisha,
The French Connection, 1971.
Yeah,
You filmed that.
I filmed the.
You filmed The French Connection, 1971. 1971. Right. Okay. I think that's all I have to do.
Okay,
Let's
your
go
fact
back
checking
and-
is not. It's not wanted here. So, there are some elements. I'm never gonna just say everything is part of my job as someone who looks at pop culture is not to just say everything is fantastic.
Sure.
You shouldn't listen to me if everything I say is awesome and amazing and great and good. Why would you listen to me?
True. Yeah.
There's no, why would you listen to me if everything that I say coming out of my mouth is amazing? But when I do finally say, no, that was really good, you be like, what? But I'm like, no, the Black Panther, let me tell you something. I don't have any plot holes to that.
What do you mean?
The little things that I said that I didn't like
They're
were
not deep enough.
technical.
Right. Okay,
They were
gotcha.
technical. Story-wise, thematically, listen, the story, I'm sorry, 9.999. I just can't.
Yeah.
I just absolutely can't give it a 10 because I'm just,
Right.
yeah, I'm just a
Gotcha.
dick. I just can't.
Okay.
I just can't. But it's as close as I can get to a 10.
Right.
This is the absolute closest I can get to a 10. And it was absolutely amazing. The performances, M'Baku, listen now, and I will say that I would give them performances now. He was a 10.
Yeah.
Shuri was a 10.
Yes. Okoye was a 10.
A 10.
Right.
Killmonger, a 10. These people, there was some 10 performances out there, and that's another thing, right? So let's talk about that. I'm an actor. I'm a classically trained thespian, right? 7-year jazz, 6 years modern tap.
That's not. You're going off a little bit.
No, I'm telling you, I'm listing
You
my
said
resume.
jazz and tap. We're talking
modern
about acting.
And tap. I'm listing my resume.
Oh, I've never heard of
Soft
something like
shoe. How many years of soft shoe did we do?
Like 5?
5
that
years.
mean?
Soft shoe.
that. Yes.
It's a style of dance.
Oh, dance. I thought you were talking about acting.
You had to be well rounded. We did vocal.
Gotcha.
Okay, you know what,
I
sir?
know. I we
Sir?
just need to have a conversation about
Sir?
that.
Sir.
Perhaps.
I'm 15. I don't know all the terms.
Your mustache is 26.
My
So-
mustache says I just got into puberty. 'Cause I'm
Your mustache
15.
does not say you just got
15.
into puberty.
15.
Your mustache says you have a job and
I do have a job. I'm 15.
you will be drawing a 401k.
No. I'm a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
That's what my mustache says.
Your mustache does not say sophomore in high school. Maybe I am going into a master's program. I'm
No.
taking a year off to go to Europe.
No.
And then I'm coming back to
I
pursue
wish.
my grad degree.
No.
That's what your mustache says. I had that mustache too, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll show you my pictures.
Okay.
I had that mustache.
Did.
I had a very elegant man's mustache.
Okay.
As a
A
15-year-old.
man's
Hello,
mustache.
everyone. That wasn't the way my mustache sounded. That
That's
wasn't
the
me.
way your mustache
Yes,
sounded.
my mustache
Gotcha.
had that voice.
Gotcha.
Don't judge.
I'm not.
So, okay. What else about Black Lightning thus far? Hits, misses, neutral.
They missed the villain. I'm sorry. I have no real connection to the villain.
Which
I
one?
see that-
Because they have literally thrown.
They put too.
They've
No,
thrown.
I'm not gonna say they put too many because they did that for a reason.
They've thrown Lala,
Lala,
Whale, Lady Eve.
a lady.
Who's
Whale?
what is this? Jackadoo Showcakes. What's
Who's
this dude?
Whale? Who's Whale?
Joey Toledo. Listen,
Oh,
listen. Hold on. I get that this is based off a comic book. Okay,
what's wrong with him?
Joey Toledo.
Yes.
That should not be a thing. They should have gone in that writing room and like, hey guys, we have to rechange Joey Toledo.
What do you mean? He's just a white guy that works for Tobias.
Joey Toledo?
I mean, that in the show, sure.
That is just corny, kid. That's
Sure, but I mean, it's the white guy that works for Tobias.
you know what? I would have been okay with white guy. Like, no, seriously, my name is
My
white
name is Wait Guy.
guy. His name-
But
his
that's
name
how
is Guy
basic.
White.
That's how basic he's
Guy
supposed to
White.
be.
My name is Guy.
They did it for a reason. They did it because they
Joey
wanted him to
Toledo.
be basic.
That's not basic. That's corny.
Because they
Right.
followed the comic book.
Joey Toledo is.
What is
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
What is he the same person in the comic book?
I don't know. I didn't grow up reading this.
Well,
I-
okay. Well, they're just going
Only
straight
thing,
off the
listen,
stuff.
listen. Let me tell you my history, and I tell anybody this, right? I'm not a poser. I don't play like I know everything in the lore. There's some books I read, there's some books I didn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have a vast collection. I may have a couple. I know I have the 1995 Black Lightning #1. I know I had that. I know I read that where a lot of this came from.
Mm-hmm.
But that was about it. I maybe had a couple issues of that. But when I knew about this character, the start was Black Vulcan on the Super Friends, right?
Yep.
And then this microphone.
Did you say Super Friends?
Yeah,
It's the
Super Friends. And so,
Talk about that later.
yeah, Black Vulcan. And then Sinbad made fun of Black Lightning.
True.
On,
True.
you
true.
seen
Yes,
that?
I've seen that.
Black Lightning. So and that's legitimately it, man. Like I didn't come into this with a whole bunch of fanfare. Like, oh, they doing Black Lightning. I wasn't, like a Uber fan coming into this hype.
Okay.
Now everybody that knows me knows I have been a Black Panther fan for years.
Right.
Like I've been a fan. I have his first appearance in 1966, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic
I have that issue. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of a lot of other Black characters. I have their books, but just not Black Lightning. But the show, I want to give the show a chance. It has an ensemble cast of people that look like me. I want to watch programming that looks like me. I want,
And not only that, you were into it in the beginning.
Yeah. And I'm still listen.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's just you're not grabbing me. Like you're not saying, Black 90's coming on. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
no.
I'm not feeling like I'm with you here.
I need to watch.
like
it.
I'm not feeling that. Oh man, I
Right.
cannot miss it. Like I don't want to hit record. I want to watch it as soon like Atlanta. Like listen, everything
I've never
stopped.
watched that.
You haven't watched Atlanta?
No. I didn't think it
Go
was
home.
good. I didn't think it was good. I never saw I didn't understand the trailers. It was just
Hold on.
it's a bunch of different stuff going on.
Do you mind cutting to commercial or something?
No, we're gonna take this mic.
Can you gotta go to commercial, okay? Are you cut yet? You at commercial?
Do you hear this?
What's your point?
No, I'm serious. Nobody's ever told me about the show, so I never. Nobody's given me oh, the show is good.
I've said plenty. What are you talking about?
You said nothing.
I've said plenty.
You've never brought up Atlanta around me. I promise you've never said that around me. Nobody's brought up the show to me enough for me to say it was good.
Can I say this? Can I say this without offending you?
You can't judge me.
I'm not judging you. If I didn't know your parents, 2, love and respect them, I would come for them. But due to the fact that both of those initial statements are true, I am not going to make any terse comments about them right now.
No,
but I
because
want
it's not
to.
their fault.
It is somebody's fault.
It's my fault. Because nobody has.
Do you have a television in your room?
Yes.
So what's the problem?
Because
And
nobody
it's
ever
only
said it's good.
single-handedly probably the greatest programming
Nobody's ever told me it was good. Nobody has
You're on social
ever
media?
told me it was good.
Donald, we're back. Hey, everybody.
No, don't lie. We're gonna
Hey,
go right back to our
everyone,
conversation.
excuse me,
He assaulted me with his words.
All right
He was
now.
going all overboard.
All right now. We're
because
back.
I didn't watch.
We're back with Black
Atlanta.
Lightning. I'm the Revolution, and you're watching the Fifth Column
If
Network.
you watch Atlanta, how many people have you
We've
told
been talking
that
about
the
Black
show was
Lightning,
good?
the hits, the misses, and everything in between.
Oh.
We've been talking about everything in between. Jayco is back there on the boards giving all sorts of good notes and good directions to all of us here on the set. I'm here with Miles. Miles has come down with a bit of a flu. He's taken some medication. He's a little bit on the wowie sauce.
Lies.
You're okay there, Miles?
Yes, I'm just telling the audience
We
that
got
there's
a
so
couple
many
comments.
lies
Yeah.
going on over here.
Starla K. Mathis said, I try to get into Black Lightning, but the writing kills me. You're
True.
killing me, Smalls.
I can understand.
I watch
that.
Black Lightning when I have nothing left to watch.
Right.
The wife is so annoying.
Right. I agree with everything on there because I don't feel like it's good enough. I mean, it's good. It's just not good enough. It's not like, oh my God, I need to see every single scene. Like I could skip through Black Lightning if I wanted to.
See?
I have that feeling.
See? And then there's people's parents out here watching.
Saying what?
Somebody actually, Bonnie Hayes Strong said she's personally never heard any feedback from Atlanta either.
Thank you. Like that. What if they
No.
have they won any awards? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, are you kidding me?
I haven't
Yes.
heard anything about it. See, look, see how angry he just got? He did that during commercial.
Miss Strong, if you're
Nice
able,
comment.
can you please come retrieve your precious cargo?
We can come when the show's
To the studio?
done. We can sit when the show's done.
And
We're not done.
I'm going to block you all from my life.
No, we'll be here every time. We'll be here when I say I'm coming. And I will watch Atlanta just because he got an attitude. But if it's not good in the first 5 minutes, I'm
No.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you this.
Why is it so good to you?
Why is Atlanta so good?
Yes, without spoiling anything.
Let me tell you this. Atlanta is probably the first time that I've ever seen black writers,
Okay.
producers,
Mm-hmm.
directors,
Okay.
and performers play in a surreal environment
Mm-hmm.
and live in an actual representation of that middle black. That's not
So it's real.
it. Can I be quite honest with you?
Yeah.
In all its hyper blackness, it's probably the realest. You want to know what's probably it's only two other shows to me that had the realest experience for black for me.
Okay.
You know what they were?
No.
Rock was a show on Fox. The husband was a garbage man and the wife was a nurse.
Okay.
His father lived with him, and his brother Joey lived with him. And his brother Joey was a musician, and wasn't nothing wrong with Joey, right? But they lived in Baltimore. And if you knew better, you knew good and dang on well that his brother Joey was like a heroin addict or a crackhead. They just didn't have, Fox would not allow
Gotcha.
them to do that,
Right.
Right? That was real, right? The next show was a different world. A different
Yeah.
world
Okay. Gotcha.
was the blackest black show that
Right.
ever lived. Like,
It had like everybody. All different
everybody
types
was
of people
represented,
on. Right.
and you listen when Dwayne Wayne's mama showed up, right? And she hated Whitley, but she loved Kimberly Reese,
Right,
and she's
yeah.
like, "Woo, Kimberly with them big old nice white teeth!" Like she kept talking
remember
about
that,
her nice
yes.
white teeth, and I was like, "That's everybody's black mama that you ever." Listen. It was black. This show, Atlanta.
Okay.
If you knew anything about being born after the Gen Xers, after, in that little odd space and growing up with technology and not having German Shepherds sicked on you and water hoses.
Yes.
I
understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
Not having that and growing up underneath Oprah Winfrey, Bill Cosby, Michael Jordan, and really believing that you could do something with your life.
Right.
But maybe not. And then the promises that were meant for you not materializing. And so you don't reach the potential that everybody said that you're supposed to have, and yet you feel like you're supposed to be somebody, and you have a dream, and it's so real, it's palpable. You will watch it like it's.
Is it set now?
Oh, it's set now.
Okay,
and it's amazing. It's amazing. You will absolutely love it.
Okay,
I'm just telling you.
Because of the anger and the stress that has ran through this man's body, I will go home and watch the show.
Please.
It will be the number one show I watch on my list.
I'm telling you, if you
except for Grownish, I have to finish Grownish and then I'll watch it.
I'm telling you right now, you will throw all of those shows in the trash.
That will never happen. Never happen. I will never stop watching the TV shows I've started.
Let me just say this: you will judge them harshly. You will judge them accordingly.
Okay.
You will judge them accordingly. Once you watch this, you like. I'm just a fan of good writing.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just a fan of good writing. So, anything else about Black Lightning?
I love Lady Eve. She has done some weird stuff. I've been thrown off by her a little bit. I do not like Tobias. I felt like when his sister came in, they tried to do like a reasoning for his craziness. Wasn't good enough. Like his dad or whatever. I think they could have stretched that out a little bit, because then it would have made more sense, and then we would have like feelings for him in a way. If not, it would have been like, because I still don't feel like I care about Tobias. Like, and then Black Lightning doesn't really have a motive. Like, I understood he killed his father. Like, that's sad, sure. I don't really have a heart when it comes to like TV shows in a way, because I know it's not real, and then I know that they're writing it so that it can get dragged on, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But like, I feel no real emotion. I think the wife, she actually has emotion because she's seeing him like all bloody and stuff. Yeah. But she's a little repetitive, and I feel like if he had told his children and his family who he was from the get-go, this whole show will be different. It will be different than all the other shows, and it will probably be better, because then instead of starting in the way that they did, it would have been like,
I might agree with you there.
Like, oh my God, like, and his daughter is like, kind of blackmailing him, like, well, you're Black like me, why can't I do the things I do? Like, it would have given it so much more topics, and then I would have been like, I really want to know what's going on, because it would have been so much different than other superhero shows that I've tried to get into before.
I think I can get with that. You have some comments?
Several comments, yeah.
Okay, let's hear them all.
So we're going to go back. So when you were speaking on Atlanta, Reggie Mathis said, that's the point. We struggle to speak our emotions and show what can be deemed as weakness. Then Reggie Mathis said, Rock was so real, and Bonnie Hayes Strong said, yes, Rock was everything.
I remember.
Starla K. Mathis said, the fact that we're talking about Atlanta and not Black Lightning shows that the show is poor. Also, they can't tell he's Black Lightning with his little eyepieces on. And Reggie said, are we going to talk about how all Jefferson does is put on goggles and no one knows who he is?
Right. Like, your daughters are standing right in front of you, in front of the hotel. And I'm like, you can't tell that's your father? I should know my father.
But you guys forgot that supposedly what he does is, with his power, he's creating some type of light field over his face.
But they didn't do that in the show. So it didn't make any sense. I'm like, look at your dad.
It doesn't.
Look at your dad.
Look at your dad.
But like, they should do something.
Yeah, they should have like put like a light or something coming from his chest. That would have made more sense.
They should just do something in front of his face. Like, I can go render. You want to go pull up After Effects right now. Let's next week. Next week we'll come back and then let's do a voice.
Yes.
And then with a light that actually makes
light
sense.
That makes sense over my face. Maybe we'll do a tracking. And we'll show them we'll track my movements. And then we'll have me run down the street. We'll do a scene or something.
Ooh, that's I need to be there.
A Black Lightning scene.
I think that if I watch a show, I should have a favorite moment every time a new episode comes on. My favorite moment was back when his daughter was in the club and they got pulled away by the boy that she was hanging out with.
Yeah.
And then Black Lightning came and like shut the whole thing down. That episode was really good. Episode 1. They kicked it off really good.
No, the first 3 episodes.
Right. And then it's like you're going into that little
hole. 6 episodes. Okay, so I want to address something that you said, right? Okay. There's 2 things I definitely want to address here, right? You said Tobias, we don't care about him, right? And like that.
I have no feelings for him.
You have no feelings for him. And that we saw his father. Yeah.
Let me interject real quick. Tanisha Newman Pruitt said, "I wouldn't like Black Lightning until Albino Thug dies by the hands of his sister, who you're talking about right now, and that will make the show good." I just want to point out that our fans, our viewers, are now referring to him as Albino Thug and not Tobias.
Oh my God, I like that. It makes sense.
So
but
continue your thoughts, sir.
I say he's not even a thug. He has no mob. He has 2 people. He has that doesn't count.
He has the mute white girl who's totally a weirdo.
I think they should do something with her. I think they keep zooming in her face.
Get rid of her.
No. I think they should do something where she comes like an Elektra or something. Like Daredevil, where they're fighting in a clash type of way, because I don't think Tobias is good enough. And when you have a completely silenced person, you can do anything with her. Like story-wise, backstory-wise. Like, how do you know that she doesn't know Black Lightning? Or something like that. Like, they could totally do something with her.
Yeah, they
because
could totally
Tobias,
kill her.
No, Tobias needs to die. Joey Toledo or whatever, he needs to die. There needs to be like Lady E says, like she should do like a Game of Thrones thing, like kill a whole family. Like Tobias, his sister, Joey Toledo, and then there's just her left, and Lady E's like, stop, I want you to work for me. And I want you to kill Black Lightning. That would make the show like, my God.
So here's my point. So here's the point that I want to make, right? That Tobias, if we watched Luke Cage, which is coming back,
June
good. 22nd. It's coming back.
That's a good show. That's high on my list.
Okay.
We have to talk about that one too.
The first 6 episodes were absolutely amazeballs.
Right, it was good.
But
I didn't watch Defenders. Do you have to watch Defenders to get season 2? To understand season 2?
I didn't finish. Listen, the Defenders, I didn't
even watch whatchamacallit.
Iron Fist.
No,
I stopped. Listen,
in the middle.
I stopped the first 2 minutes.
When
I said,
saw
"What
him
is this?"
Do that honky foo. I was done. It
was not Iron Fist. Not Iron Fist.
Listen, I cannot do honky foo.
And Jessica Jones was not good to me. I don't understand her point.
Listen, she let that man go 6 times. The catch and release bit, that gimmick was
it's just cat and mouse. Cat and mouse.
Oh my God. It was, I wasn't here for it.
Daredevil did not catch. I mean, it was good, but it was like it didn't catch
Season
me.
2,
Season 2 is probably good.
Season 2, the only thing about Season 2 that was good is once Fist showed up. Once Fist showed up, I was like, yes. That hand, listen, I'm sorry. My Asian brothers and sisters,
and they were fighting
with Elektra. Listen, karate, martial arts, I'm here to tell y'all, is played all the way out.
It's not good. It wasn't good. I need to watch. I'm sorry.
Karate, kung fu, fujitsu, honky fu.
Isn't Punisher in it?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
All of it. If you lifting your foot up in a fight and you doing all of this in the day and age of a Glock, you deserve to die.
No. If you do some cool camera angles with that, then you can make it look good.
I don't care about camera angles. I'm talking real life. Let me tell you like this, fam, and I'm going to be very real with you. You go get anybody that look like Jet Li. You go to the tallest mountain in Tibet, You go bring one of them dummies down here, okay? You go bring.
Don't
tell you,
now.
let me
Don't be
tell you.
afraid if you see some people outside when you walk out.
You
the
go
house.
bring one of them dummies down here talking about they a Shaolin
And they'll fight
temple
you.
monk, okay? And let him run up on me if he wants
And,
to.
and you probably be laying out on the street.
Let him run up on me if he want to, okay?
This is not a threat. This, is a
ain't
PSA. PSA.
This ain't no movie. He ain't Bruce Leroy. He ain't catching this bullet with
give him
his
some
teeth.
times. Give him some. Give him
Yeah,
a little.
I'm gonna
Give him a little. Give him a little something.
him 357 times.
And then he'll probably duck him and dodge him and
yeah,
jump
okay,
over.
okay, 15-year-old.
Anything
It's
is
not
possible.
possible.
Anything is possible in the movies.
Okay,
Anything is
but this ain't-
possible.
we talking real life here.
We're talking about
Karate
the show.
is played out. I'm done with it.
It's not played out.
It's played out, fam. I don't want to see nobody with no more swords. I don't want to see nobody with no mystic,
Boom.
ancient, nothing.
We're just gonna
It's
refer
tired. I'm
back.
tired.
So you couldn't watch a karate movie again.
I'm over it.
So you
And
couldn't
I
watch
especially
Kill
don't
Bill
want to see.
again.
Let me say this. Let me say this too. I don't want to see no more Caucasians learning no mystic arts that no Asian had to learn over thousands of years, and this goddamn cracker learned it in the weekend.
Iron Fist.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
And Green Arrow. Okay, it's time to take our mic off. It's time to go. And he said. And he said. But you couldn't watch Kill
That
Bill
was the
again.
most
You couldn't watch.
disrespectful. Did you see that? Did you see how
I saw it.
disrespectful that was?
I saw it.
He gonna literally perform honky foo on my show.
You call it hunky food?
Honky foo. He perform honky foo.
Gotcha.
How long has this been on? 47 minutes. All right. You got anything else to say? I'm done here.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch this episode tonight or the next week until probably in about a month when it's like about to expire on CW. I'll watch it then.
How many times have you seen Black Panther?
I've seen it once. I plan on seeing it two or three times.
Okay. Miles,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming on, sir.
Thank you for watching. No, I'm not canceling the show and say thank you for watching me host and him co-host. This was amazing. I know you'll come back next week to see me. I'm glad I'm on your cellular device screen. I just love my fans out there. I'm glad you came to go and see me. And he just, he announced me, the celebrities that come up in the Oscars and announce the award winner. Yeah, but it was great that you came to see me. He'll start his job as host in the next episode. But thank you so much. We can go to commercial now.